The silent twins next door hired me to babysit, but when I found the freezer full of breast milk with no baby in sight, I knew I had stumbled into something horrifying. I needed the money, college tuition doesn't pay itself, and babysitting for the quiet, identical twin sisters who moved in next door seemed easy enough. They were in their 30s, dressed alike in flowing white dresses, and barely spoke above a whisper. Parnta odd, but they paid double the going rate. The baby is very sensitive to noise. One of them, Parnta Eliza, I think parent told me during my interview I never saw a baby during the tour of their immaculate Victorian home, but assumed it was napping. You'll mostly be preparing bottles, her twin, Emma, added with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. We'll be home just needing some rest. My first shift was a Wednesday night. The twins glided upstairs after showing me where the bottles were kept. Just come up if the baby cries, Eliza whispered. I nodded, settling in for what I assumed would be an easy night of homework and litis. After an hour of silence, I decided to prepare a bottle just in case Pony, their stainless steel refrigerator, revealed dozens of bottles of breast milk methodically labeled with dates spanning back 6 months. The freezer contained even more, organized by month. Curiosity got the better of me. I'd been there an hour and hadn't heard a peep from upstairs. Parent, no crying, no lullabies, nothing. I crept up the carpeted stairs, each step feeling like a thunderclap in the silent house. The hallway held 4 closed doors. The first was a bathroom, pristine and unused. The second a bedroom where both twins lay sleeping in the same bed, their white nightgowns making them look like ghosts. The third door was locked. The fourth opened to what should have been a nursery. A white crib stood in the center, surrounded by stuffed animals, a rocking chair and a changing table stocked with diapers. Everything was picture perfect, except there was no baby. The crib held only a porcelain doll with blonde curls and glass eyes that seemed to follow me. My heart raced as I backed out of the room. That's when I heard it parent, a faint, muffled cry coming from behind a locked door. Before I could process what was happening, cold fingers wrapped around my wrist. Emma stood behind me, her face expressionless. You shouldn't be up here, she whispered. Here is the baby, I asked, my voice shaking, preparing for her sister. Eliza appeared from their bedroom. We need more milk for when she arrives. She's almost ready, Emma added, her hand still gripping my wrist. We just need one more surrogate. Someone young, someone like you. I yanked my arm away and ran, but the front door wouldn't open. As I fumbled with the lock, Emma's whisper reached me. No one believed the others either. About the harvesting, about the cries behind the wall. I grabbed a heavy candlestick from the entryway table and swung around to face them. Let me out. But you signed the contract, Eliza said, holding up my babysitting agreement. Check the fine print. I remembered signing quickly, desperate for the money. Now looking at the paper she held, I could see the tiny text I'd overlooked. Surrogate services as needed. As they closed in, I realized the real horror wasn't what they wanted from me. Parent, it was that somewhere in this house, other girls had already given it. The doorbell rang, freezing us all in place. Pizza delivery. Called a voice I recognized instantly, purred my roommate. Jen, we'd planned to share dinner during my break. The twins exchanged a glance. I seized the moment, smashing the candlestick through the stained glass window beside the door. As alarms blared, I screamed, call 911. 3 days later, police found 5 women in a hidden basement room, all former babysitters, all pregnant with babies that would never be theirs to keep. The twins refused to speak during their arrest, but the evidence spoke for them. Surrogacy contracts disguised as employment agreements, fertility drugs in the kitchen cabinet, and a nursery waiting for babies that would belong to silent women who couldn't have their own. Sometimes I still wake up hearing those muffled cries, and sometimes I swear I can feel phantom fingers around my wrist, reminding me how close I came to being just another bottle in their freezer.